Film is literature. Hello, everybody. I'm Justin. This is James. James, what's up, my friend?
Nothing much, nothing much. Just living the, I would say living the dream, but I'm living a dream.
Living
So
a dream, yes.
living a dream.
Not the
So
perfect dream, but some kind of dream.
some kind of dream. It's all
Nice.
good. I'm on when you, my uncle used to say, the hard part is waking up. The rest of this is entertainment. Something along that time, along that line. So yeah,
I like that. That's a good way to put it. I might use that. I might
yeah,
steal that.
yeah. The hard
I
part is
like it.
waking up. The rest of it is entertainment.
That's right. So we're back. We skipped what, like a week or two here of
Yeah.
doing anything. But what was the last movie? I don't even remember. What was the last movie that we did? Oh, the last movie we did was Challengers.
Challengers.
Challenger. Yeah, that was the last movie that we did. Challengers, the tennis movie with
Oh yeah, yeah,
Zendaya.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Zendaya.
So now
Okay.
we're back though. Now we're back with a guy that might be our favorite actor because this is the third movie that we've done now with this guy. That's Ryan Gosling. We're doing the movie called The Gray Man. It's a Netflix movie. It was a Netflix movie from 2022. James, as usual, I'll let you give like a quick little 1 minute little rundown of what the movie's about.
Yeah. Thank you. So yeah, the gray man. Basically, the gray man is a situation where the CIA goes and gets somebody that's from the penitentiary or incarcerated and exonerate their sentence if they, you know, do their bidding, whatever that is. So in this instance, they went and got Ryan Gosling. What's his name in this movie? Oh, six.
Cortland? Well, it's
He
six.
is.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, six. So they went and got him, exonerated his sentence because he had another 15, 20 years on his sentence, and he's very young. So he's basically an assassin, and they call it the Gray Man because he's off the books. Like they expunged, they erased, they deleted him out of society. So he just kind of goes through the world, just taking jobs to execute bad men. In this case, there was some corruption that one of the I guess so they what you call it, they solicit or they solicit others. I mean other folks that was in incarcerated. So if he's six, that means there were five
Five. Yeah.
five other, either they aged out, got killed, or something along those lines. So the four was found some kind of corruption and had a drive. So basically, the drive had some corruption on it for the CIA, and then of course CIA try to get rid, don't want that to come to light. So they get this crazy guy who's is a nutty buddy um, to try to go get him, and they just duke it out the whole movie and do a lot of fight scenes. They do a lot of craziness. And the guy that what's my guy name? He's who recruited him?
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob. Yeah, Billy Bob
Yeah.
recruited him, and Billy Bob becomes I guess one thing over time. Billy Bob becomes a friend, and then Billy Bob has a daughter, and he gets friends with the daughter.
A niece. A niece. A niece.
Oh yeah, a niece, and it becomes I'm trying to save Billy Bob's life. Now I'm trying to save the daughter's life because they're trying to use the daughter as leverage to get this drive. So it goes on a wild chase. It's pretty. I mean, it's pretty action packed. Let me say that.
Yeah.
But I think it's predictable, but it's pretty action packed. So
Yeah. It's a lot of action. I mean, it's your typical, I guess, like action adventure CIA movie. I
yes,
feel like almost feel like I've seen this movie before. This is my first time seeing this actual movie, but I feel like I have seen this type of movie 100 times.
yes, yes. That's why I say it's. I think I guess we get into the best thing about the movie is the action, the fight scenes, just the choreographic, or what is it
Yeah.
yeah, the fights and the shooting. Um, yeah, that's it. I mean,
Which is definitely, I mean, that's what they aimed for too. Like you could tell this movie was set out that they wanted that to be the best part of the movie.
yes, and they made it the best part of the movie. they was a little ingenious with. I mean, as far as that part of the movie, just the plot of the movie, like you said, I've seen this movie 1,000 times
Yes.
over. Just different, the same type of movie. CIA always got somebody corrupt or something's corrupt about. I'm not gonna say the CIA corrupt. What I'm saying is there's some corruption, and they trying to hide the corruption. So what they do best, they kill to hide corruption. So yeah,
Well, let's go ahead. I want to go ahead and dive into the cast of this movie because I didn't realize it's actually a really big cast. Like, so when this movie came out 4 years ago, I literally thought it was just Ryan Gosling. I did not realize that there's three or four other people in this movie that are
yeah.
big time names. But let's start off with Ryan Gosling. Plays the lead character. Like I said, this is our third movie with Ryan Gosling. I personally am a fan of Gosling. I don't know. Where do you stand? Are you a fan or?
I mean, I can't say I'm not a fan. I mean, he played a good. He's a decent actor. I mean, they're giving him a lot of playtime. Like
Yeah.
he's in everything now. Like you know what I mean. He's in everything. Like
I
he's
mean,
one of those.
I think he's a great actor. I actually think. I mean, whether we like his movies or think he picks the best roles, I don't know, but he plays the character, great in every movie that he does.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, I can't. I'm not gonna knock that. I won't knock that. So yes, yeah. But
Uh, yeah.
he's becoming one of those what $20 million actors.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's got to be. He's up there for sure. And I feel like right around the time that this movie was released was when he was, you could say, at his peak, possibly, because he had a good little run here with Barbie and a couple other movies right around the time of COVID that were super
Yeah.
popular. So yeah, he's definitely up there now. Another person in this movie we already mentioned was Billy Bob Thornton.
Yep.
It was nice to see him show up. Honestly, that was a big surprise to me because I had no idea. And I'm a big Billy Bob fan. I feel like he almost every movie he's done has been great.
He plays it. I'm gonna. I don't think he plays out his character. I think that's who he is. You know what I mean? Like that's who he is. I do like his characters in most movies I see him in. Like Bad Santa. I
Yeah.
think
Oh yeah.
that's actually him. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
funny. You know what I mean? He's just like a not raunchy, but raunchy type of guy. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of his characters that he plays are kind of the same. You're right. So he does possibly play just himself a lot.
Right. So, yeah, it's sarcastic.
Yeah.
This yeah, yeah, like he's always in control.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I
So yeah,
think. So the third person in this movie was Chris Evans.
yep.
I don't know. Do you know Chris Evans? I know Chris Evans. I actually have not seen that many of his movies, but I've known who he is for probably 25 years.
What? Yeah, I mean, you know what? The first thing I thought about was Captain America.
Yeah,
I was
yeah,
like, is that Captain America? Um, yeah, and they come to find out it is him. But he
yep,
plays in he has a lot of movies too. I didn't realize he was in a lot of things. I didn't realize he was that old either. But uh,
yeah. I mean, he's been around since the late '90s. I'm pretty sure. Um, and yeah, he's been in a ton of movies, man.
yeah, 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 he played. I'm looking at his. Yeah, he played in the Avengers, Captain America.
Yep.
Yeah, so yeah, he played. He been around for a while.
Yeah, he's been around for a long, long time. I guess the fourth person in this movie that's worth talking about is the girl, the CIA agent, the girl, Ana de Armas. Did I say her name correctly? She
Don't give
she
me like
plays the girl.
yeah,
She plays
Cuban
the
and
girl that kind
Spanish.
of helps. She helps Ryan Gosling in the movie.
Yeah, Cuban and Spanish lady. Yeah, Anna De Armas. You said
Yeah,
Anna. Yeah,
yeah. I have
yeah.
no idea. Like, I think this is the first time I've ever seen one of her movies. I know the name, obviously, because she's pretty hot, and I've always heard about her and stuff. But I think this is the first time I've ever seen her in a movie, and I think, I think I'm in. I'm down to see another movie with her.
I mean, she had a role, but it wasn't a role like that. It wasn't like a sex appeal role. Let me say that.
Oh no, which I think made it even better. Like, because I thought that's who she was. I thought just from the little bit that I knew about her, I thought she was just like a look at me, I'm a hot. But
I'm
she
hot.
actually played. She actually played a great character. Like I actually enjoyed her in this movie, and I enjoyed the character.
Okay, yeah, she wasn't bad. She wasn't bad.
No,
I think the other lady that's pretty is Alfred Woodard. Alfred Woodard, the black lady that trained.
yeah,
Yeah, she plays in a lot of stuff. She's been
yeah, she's
around
been
for
in one.
years. Like,
Yes,
yeah, she's been around for years, and
agreed. She's been in a ton of stuff.
yeah, since the early '90s.
Yeah,
I'm looking now since the early '90s. Yeah, she's been around. So
but also a really good actress for sure. So I guess there's five. I guess there's like five people that that's good when you get five really good actors in a movie.
yeah, yeah, it was pretty decent. So
Let's
this
talk a
is
little. Yeah, go ahead.
go ahead, go ahead.
I was gonna say it costed $200 million to make. So
Yeah, I was
you
about to
know,
say that. Do we have any what you call it
box office.
yeah, it didn't go to the box. This is straight Netflix. Okay,
Yeah, it was like a limited release box office. It went to like a few, but it's not really worth talking about. It was mostly just a Netflix release
okay.
for sure. So let's talk about a little bit about the details of the movie, though. It's rated PG-13. Do you think that was correct? I feel like they should have went rated R on this and went a little bit darker.
They could have went darker. PG-13 was pretty cool. They didn't do nothing crazy, but you're right. They could have went darker, and they just didn't.
Agreed. And that brings me to how long the movie is. It's 2 hours and 2 minutes. I'm gonna be honest with you. Being PG-13 and keeping it kind of kid friendly like they did, I don't think it needed to be that long. I think they could have cut a lot out of this movie.
I agree. I agree. I agree. They
Perfect. But
yeah. I'm sure all the sentimental scenes they could have cut for you.
well, maybe. I mean, we'll get to that in my favorite scene, least favorite scene category. But I think if they went rated R, I think you could have made it longer. I think 2 hours is good if it's rated R because then maybe you dive a little bit more into the maybe the killings and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
The killings, yeah, yeah.
Well, like the fight scenes or whatever. The explosions and all that. I guess
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I think you can. Yeah, I think you can really see the blood if you go rated R.
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, you can see the blood, and that's I know that's your thing. Blood everywhere.
yeah. I mean, I like it. So did you know that this movie is based off of a book?
No, no.
There's actually a book series. There's actually a book series. So I guess there's a few of them. I didn't really dive into it, but yeah, the Gray Man book series. I guess there's a few of them, and I guess it's like a semi-popular thing. So I
Mm.
guess maybe if you're into reading, maybe check that out.
Yeah, and I'm not. So
This
uh,
would not be the kind of book that I would read. That's for sure.
yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't read too tough. I
I
I,
understand.
I used to, but yeah, I
I mean, I
don't.
understand. I understand completely. James, should we go ahead and dive into the categories?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Let's start off with favorite scene. I'll let you go first because
You got a couple.
honestly, well, I feel like favorite scene and least favorite scene to me is kind of tough choices on this movie. So I'm gonna let you. So I'm gonna let you go first on favorite scene.
So my favorite scene is is it the helicopter or the not the helicopter, the plane scene where he got the call. Yeah, we need him eradicated, whatever they said, whatever word they used to try to kill him.
Yeah,
And I don't know. The only thing about that scene is I don't know. Did he hear him or he just was just that reading the room enough to like know that they was gonna try to kill him. And he didn't took down the whole damn plane. I mean, I just like the whole fight scene of that. Like, there was some craziness. To me, it was just I would say exciting, but it was exciting because you got you in the air. He killed everybody on the damn plane. He's flying. He would get sucked out of a hole, and
yep.
whoever had a parachute on, he goes get the guy with the parachute. And kill him. It was and then you get the phone call from there. Is it done?
Yeah,
No. So stuff like that. So I like that scene. To me, I mean, it's more fight scenes I like too, but
Yeah, I feel like we had to choose a fight scene or something as our favorite.
yeah,
My favorite would be the one where they were kind of on the bus going through the city. I guess was it a bus or like a train or whatever it was. I don't know what the light rail maybe. I don't know.
yeah, yeah,
But when he was going through, and then the girl was chasing him in the red Audi because we have to show off what kind of car is the sponsor.
right, right.
I don't know. I kind of like that whole. I kind of like that whole chase scene. Kind of.
Yeah, she never.
It started off. Started off with what's her name killing herself in the apartment with a
Yes,
grenade or with a lighter, and then it kind of went through the whole city. I like that part a lot. I thought that was to me that was the most into this movie that was at that chase.
but you know that right there, that's what I'm saying. Like you can see that coming, right?
Oh yeah,
That's the predictability of those scenes. Like he's about to go. He's on some light rail, running through the light rail. He's killing all the people that's coming after him, and there's always one more man that comes before he can jump on the red Audi. Um, it's just and he never dies or he never get hurt. You know what I mean? So
oh man,
yeah,
it's crazy that he never gets like crazy hurt because he gets stabbed or shot like so many times. But it's like, bro, how are you not like down for the count for a little bit?
right, right. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, I
I will.
mean,
I will throw out a non-fight scene that I kind of enjoyed was when Ryan Gosling met the niece for the first time and he had to like babysitter. I just thought their whole interaction was pretty good. Like, I was like, that's pretty. This is a good scene.
their interaction was more like brother sister.
Yeah,
Um, to me it became that way. Like, yeah, she like you could tell he wasn't used to being around kids, and she wanted to kind of friend him, but she didn't want to pretend like she wanted him to be his friend and stuff. So it was that was cool. That
yeah.
was cool.
I mean, it showed off Ryan Gosling and how good of an actor he is. I think that was where we actually got to see how good of an actor because doing the action scenes, it doesn't really matter if you're a good actor or not. You just gotta
Yeah,
run around and dodge bullets.
yeah, yeah. Um, yeah. You're right. You're right. I can. I like. I mean, I can't even remember another scene that wasn't action that I didn't like.
Yeah,
So,
exactly.
but that scene was pretty.
Exactly.
That scene
So
pull your heartstrings. I'm glad.
yeah, for sure, for sure. So let's flip the script now. Talk about least favorite scene.
Hey, you can go first on that one. I mean, I can't even
All right,
remember.
all right. So I got a couple. I got a couple. The first one is just at the very beginning of the movie when Ron Gosling kills Agent Four. I just thought
Right.
that was. I thought I don't know. It was just a weird way to go about it. I thought I was like, really, like this is kind of how we're kind of starting the movie. Like, I don't know. It didn't invest me in. You know what I mean? Like, it's like this is early in the movie. You're supposed to be pulling me in. I wasn't pulled in like at all.
Really? Um. Okay. I mean, why?
I just thought it was just kind of. I feel like it was maybe almost over the top for no like. It was almost an over the top scene. Like they tried to go way overboard to make it a huge deal, and I was like, I don't think we need the first killing to be this intense. Like, we need to build up to it. Like, and it wasn't like I don't know. I guess I don't know. I just wasn't into it, man. It was a scene where I was just like, this is just not captivating to me. This is not pulling me in.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. I
And
get that.
then yeah, and then also honestly, the plane scene that you really love. I think I wasn't really a big fan of that scene either. I thought it was also way over the top, and I also thought it was kindly poorly CGI'd at times. I thought you could tell that they were
Yeah.
not actually on an airplane, but I thought it was kind of over the top. I was like, man, they're trying way too hard to be these big, huge action scenes. Like, take it down a notch. Like, just take it down a notch. That's all I'm asking. Like, we don't
Yeah.
need,
Yeah. But he had to
yeah.
get off. He had to get off the wherever he was from on some type of plane. So
Which, which I get that, but it was just the way that they went about it. I was like, bro, like, okay, we get it. The plane is gonna crash. Like, he's getting sucked out. Like,
Yeah.
Maybe it was. I think it really, honestly, the problem with that scene to me was the camera shots. Like, I feel like it was just weird angles of the
Oh,
fight, like weird angles of him, like falling down, like chasing after the guy with the parachute. It was just weird camera angles. I was like, man, this is like, it's hard for me to really understand what's going on.
see, see. You look at things. You look at the that stuff differently than I do, and because I guess you're a connoisseur, but
Yeah,
uh, I get it. Now that you make me want to go back and look at the camera angles and yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest though. Here, this is my least favorite scene though. My very least favorite scene is at the end of the movie when they kill Billy Bob. Well, first of all, the very end of the movie, not a huge fan of. But the part where they kill Billy Bob, I'm just like, why did we bring him back for like 5 seconds? Or like, why did we save him for 5 seconds and then this is how he dies? Like, I just thought if you're gonna kill him, let it be more emotional. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it just,
Right.
again, it wasn't an emotional death. I'm like, this is one of the lead characters, kind of like,
I
I guess that was my problem. That was my problem with a lot of this movie. I wasn't invested in any of the characters. I didn't really care if they lived or died.
Right. So I agree. I half the time I really perked up when I seen somebody about to fight or
Yeah,
shooting. The middle of the movie or the unfight not non-fight scenes were probably one of my things. Like,
yeah,
okay, I can go to the bathroom real quick and come back. You know what I mean?
and not miss anything.
And not miss anything.
Yeah,
I think so. I think one of my least favorite scenes because it needed to lead up to why you recruiting. Was the beginning. It starts off he's at the jail, right? Um, I think if we'd have started off with um, Ford dying, and then like, oh, we need somebody to take over Ford because it goes straight from the jail. The next thing you know, he's a what not an executioner. I hate to say that, but he's an assassin. Like
yeah.
and he's good at it. Like realistically, I think he's only been in jail for maybe 5 or 6 years at the time, maybe 10. He had another 10 to
8. I
go.
think they said 8. I think they said 8.
Yeah, but so what he was doing in jail, practicing how to do ninja moves, like even the best training won't get him to the point of where he was at. Like as far as he had like Navy SEAL training type
Oh
stuff.
yeah,
Like he was pretty awesome as far as fighting. You don't learn that, and you know you don't learn that. So it kind of just the beginning, kind of like, why are you doing this? I need, I just think it should have been a death first, and then you kind of replace whoever that is.
I agree. I
Yeah,
agree. They could have gone about the beginning differently. Also, like, you could tell they really didn't think too much about this movie. Like I said, I think their main goal was just to be like, the action scenes are amazing,
yeah.
so we're gonna love this movie. Is kind of what they were thinking. Do we have a favorite character in this movie?
I think we both can say the girl.
Ana de Armas' character?
Yeah, no, the girl. Maybe not. Yeah, just not the character. Just Anna Dion. What's her name?
Danny.
Anna.
Danny is her character name. Danny Miranda.
Yeah,
Agent Miranda.
yeah.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
she's my favorite character for sure. Like, I mean,
I
yeah.
knew it.
Wow,
Uh,
she's 38. Okay, I didn't even realize she was 38. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think I just saw that. I was trying to get back to it. Um,
But yeah, I mean, yeah, she was my favorite character for sure. I like Ryan Gosling's character as well, but I think her character trying to save the day and just do what needs to be done, and I think her character just made the most sense out of anybody in the movie.
right, she about to have a birthday tomorrow.
Oh well, there you go. Happy birthday. There you go.
Happy
Yeah,
birthday. Yeah.
yeah. I think her character, I think, was her in a weird way. Her character is like the only one I actually cared about in the whole movie.
Because she was the honest one. She just did her job.
Yeah,
She wasn't trying to get over or nothing. She was just trying to do her job and go home. Um,
exactly.
yeah, she. her picture looked better than what she looked at in the movies. Lord have mercy.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like that's the other reason why I think I'm a fan now. Like she wasn't just a pretty lady. Like she was like, I don't need to be that in this movie. Like I'm a fan. Like I said, I'm a fan. I'm putting her on my watch list.
Right, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Uh, do we have a least favorite character?
Um, so I don't know if you know. I'm looking. I'm getting them right now because he is I don't know, the French guy. His name is Rajay Jean Page.
Uh huh.
I really didn't care for him too much in this movie, but he plays in Bridgeteer. He's like the Prince of Bridgerton or
Okay.
something. Yeah, Bridgerton. It's like that British show. But yeah, he was just a jerk.
Yeah, that
You
was the
know,
first time I ever seen him. So yeah, I don't know.
oh yeah, yeah. I didn't really care for his character. I mean, he was with the FBI. He was CIA director. He was something. He was calling the shots, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, he
yeah,
was calling the shots, and yeah. I mean, I guess we was not supposed to like him.
yeah.
So
Exactly. Yeah, we definitely were not supposed to like him. I don't know. He didn't bother me that much. I think because there's two other people that bothered me even more. Uh,
oh
so I'm gonna say I'm gonna go. I got two parts here on least favorite character because one is I just really thought this character just made no sense and almost wasn't necessary, and that was like the girl that was like working for the French guy, like
yeah,
Suzanne.
yeah.
Yeah, so she shoots Chris Evans at the end or whatever, and kills him. I don't understand. Like, I just don't understand. What was her point? And then at the end, it made no sense for her to kill. Like, her character made no. Literally, you could have this movie without her.
She's supposed to have been the watchdog on him.
Yeah, but she never. She never did
You know,
anything
she
really
never did anything. Yeah, she never did anything. Yeah.
until the very end when she kills him. But she doesn't even like kill him and then be like, "Oh, he sucked." She's just like, "Yeah, I killed him. Like, we're still gonna arrest Ryan Gosling." It made no sense to me. I was just like, this character. I don't get it. I don't.
Yeah, I
We
know why they killed
take her
him.
out of the movie.
I know why they killed him. They killed him because they didn't want everyone to know that they hired him.
Well, for sure. Yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's the only reason why they killed him.
yeah, but it's still just I don't know, man. I think you could have just erased her from this movie, and I would have been
That's a
perfectly
fact.
fine with it.
That's a fact.
My other really favorite character, I'm gonna go with this, and this is gonna kind of surprise you a little bit. Chris Evans. Chris Evans as the bad guy. Now, the character itself, obviously, I don't have a problem with. I just think Chris Evans does not play a
A good
good
bad
bad
guy.
guy. Like now, is he an ass? Can he play an asshole? Yes, because we've seen that before. Can he play a jackass? Yes, we've seen that before. But I think this is really the first time I've seen him play just a bona fide bad guy, and it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Like, first of all, it's Chris Evans. Let's be honest here. All the ladies think he's super hot. So how is he supposed to be the bad guy? You want the bad guy to look, rough and you know hateful, like scary. So
Isn't there?
right away he looks bad. And then I just think he just plays. I think he's not a good enough actor to play that character.
Um, so you
Call me
say.
crazy. Call me crazy. I don't know.
So you say. So you say.
Well, I'll put it this way. James. When you watch this movie, there's Billy Bob Thornton, who I think is the best actor in the movie. Ryan Gosling, though, is like, hey, I'm really good also. And then way over here on the other side is Chris Evans, where it's like, hey guys, I'm good, and it's like, nah, you're kind of not actually.
You're kind of not. That's horrible.
Man, he plays a great, good guy. He plays a great hero. I'm just saying, I don't think this role was made for him. And the whole movie, I was just like, can we please just get rid of him?
I think he overplayed it.
Yeah, yeah, he might over. Yeah,
I think he overplayed it. In my opinion, he overplayed it. That's all. So,
yeah.
um,
But also, that's kind of part of my problem with this whole movie to start with. I think it does what a lot of movies do, where it's PG-13, so they want to be like this kid friendly, teenage movie, and it's like, man, this movie's way better if it's just rated R. and you just make him a super hateful guy. He doesn't need to be making the jokes. He made way
Yeah,
too many jokes for a bad guy.
yeah, but you can't. For him, if I make him, he's Captain America. So then I
Yeah,
get all the 13-year-olds, and I get the folks that love Captain America. So they
yeah.
try to reach a broader audience. That's all they did. So
Oh, for sure.
it is what it is. But
No, I mean from a business standpoint, it makes perfect sense. I'm just saying from a viewer standpoint, I feel like they could have had somebody better. I
I
think in that role.
agree.
My next category, James. Next category, nudity. There was no nudity. Could we have had nudity in this movie? Would it
I
have made
think
the movie better?
I think so. Yeah, yeah, I think so. In certain in my mind, and maybe because I like spy movies. You always have some kind of other side of crime, right? The
Yeah.
other side of crime is drugs, sex, guns, stuff like that. Not just this. So, yes, I think you could have had some nudity in it. I mean, I ain't saying somebody you had a full sex scene, but you could have had some breasts, thongs, pasties, something.
I'm actually shocked that they didn't have no kind of love, like a love relationship between Ryan Gosling and Anna de Armas. I'm shocked, and I'm shocked that there was no sex scene. I'm just shocked that there was no love story at all in this whole
Right,
movie.
right. And he's a loner assassin.
Yeah,
He should have somebody that he gets serviced.
yeah,
Um, who don't know his name. You know what I
yep.
mean? Yeah. So yeah.
They missed out. They missed out there. Next category, James. What if this was a TV show? Would you enjoy it better? Actually, no. I don't even want to talk about that. Let's not even do the TV show part. Let's do a sequel slash prequel. Would you watch a prequel or would you watch a sequel?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Neither.
So a prequel, I think. No, I mean, I'm probably a prequel would be okay because it'd show us Ryan Gosling maybe learning how to do everything, which is what they should have put in the movie, anyways. A little piece of info though. They have talked about making a sequel for this movie,
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
and not only that, they're talking about also doing a sequel that focuses on the like the guy that what was his name? The guy that basically beats him up there at the end and takes the necklace.
Which guy was that?
He was like he like he beat both of them up and then he stole the necklace and then
Yeah,
at the end he gives it to the girl.
yeah, yeah.
Danush is his real name. Uh, yeah, he
The,
played Avik, the lone wolf.
the no, yeah, okay.
Yeah, but yeah, they're talking about doing a sequel about him. They're talking about doing a sequel, obviously bringing back Ryan Gosling. I think, and here's the part I kind of been waiting to talk about, James. I think this movie wanted a sequel, which is why the ending sucked so bad in this movie. So I'm gonna throw some stuff out there that they didn't answer or that should have been in this movie. Okay, ready?
Yes.
All right. So the girl shoots Chris Evans. She wants
Right.
to basically be in charge or something. Bam, right there. Sets it up for a sequel. Should have been in this movie. We should have had a power struggle. Like she should have killed him with like 20 minutes left in the movie. Just my theory. All right. B. Ryan Gosling has a brother. So Ryan Gosling kills his dad because he was beating up his brother. We never hear anything about the brother. Why doesn't the brother just show up at some point and be a big surprise?
Because he don't know Ryan Gosling's still alive.
Yeah, but maybe they're just saving that for a sequel for no reason.
I hope not.
It should have
Then
been whether or not he knows he's a brother or not. There should have been something about, hey,
his
you
family.
know, yeah, my brother went off to live with so and so, or something. It shouldn't have just been like, yeah, I had a brother, my dad beat him up, I killed my dad. There had to be some kind of you needed something with the brother, like so we know what happened. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. I agree. But that
I
would be the people.
I think he should have just showed up at some point and been like another assassin or a bad guy or something like
A
that.
bad guy that might have been it. He had to kill his brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But instead, I think they're saving that for a sequel. Okay, my third thing. Here's my third thing. My third thing is they talk about obviously there's corrupt stuff going on, right? Is what's going on. The CIA is being corrupt.
right.
They said that there was a higher power that or a higher somebody in a higher authority was helping out the French CIA guy.
Okay.
Okay, why do we never figure out who that is? Like why? Like there's never you say
Oh,
that, but then nothing ever happens. Like you can't just say that and then it doesn't go nowhere.
yeah, and that's the sequel. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but even if that's the sequel, that's fine. I'm all for it. But you need to tease it a little
Allude.
bit more. Like
Yeah,
like you need to show us who it is.
I get it. I get it. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Like
you be thinking real deep into these sequels.
man, because this movie wants you to have a this movie. Here's the two things these people wanted about this movie. When they made this movie, they were like, "We're gonna have awesome action sequences that people are gonna love,
Right.
and we're gonna set it up for sequels. That way, they come back and watch it again with even more explosions, probably."
So you think they wanted to build a franchise like the Fast and the Furious, the
Exactly,
um,
like Mission Impossible.
yeah, Mission Impossible.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get it.
but here's two reasons why Fast and Furious and Mission Impossible are better. Fast and Furious, after the first couple of movies, later on, like from Fast and Furious 4 to 10, they do a great job of setting up the sequel by teasing you a lot. Like you'll see Jason Statham at the end of the movie. You're like, oh, he's the bad guy next time. Okay, we're in. Where
Right.
it'll be like, oh my god, Letty is still alive. That's the next movie. Like that's the next movie. And then Mission Impossible is better because we care about the characters. Like we care about Tom Cruise in those movies. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
feel like I know. I feel like I know Ethan. Ethan
Ethan.
was his character. Yeah, I
You're
feel
right.
like I know Ethan. Like this movie did not set up the sequel good enough, and I didn't care enough about the characters, and a couple of the action sequences were just way over the top.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna if they thinking about making it, they're gonna make it, and Ryan Gosling's gonna get paid again.
Well, it's been 4 years, so if they're gonna make it, I feel like they need to hurry up.
You see how long they who was it? It was in the movie they waited 20 years. Oh, Coming to America, 20 years.
Yeah, yeah, but that's man. But that sequel is just literally just, hey man, we need some money. Let's make a sequel.
That part, yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
which I
yeah,
didn't see it. Was it good? Did you see it? I didn't see it.
it was okay. It was. I wouldn't have
Yeah.
went to the movies to see it.
I mean, I'll be
Um,
honest. Coming to America, the original one is like I think one of the funniest movies ever.
man, yeah.
All right, all right, James. Should we rate this movie, The Gray Man? We're gonna rate it 1 to 5.
2, 3.
2.3. All right, 2.3. So we're close. I thought for sure. I thought part of me was thinking that we'd be far apart on this. I'm gonna go just a straight 2 on this one.
Yeah, yeah. I say 2, 3 because you can watch it. It's not memorable,
Yeah,
so you can watch it though.
yeah. It's definitely not memorable. I mean,
Yeah.
like, uh, so the other Ron Gosling movie that I rated was Barbie. I gave 1.5. So Ron Gosling's moving up on my radar here.
Yeah, but you made in the movie, not the actor.
Yeah. The actor, I still think he's great. I mean, he was the best part of Barbie. Like, if you
Ken,
remember correctly, he was the best part.
Ken, yeah.
That's still the worst movie that we've done.
Oh man,
That's
yeah,
yeah. That's the only movie I've done as a 1.5. Oh
yeah.
no, wait. The woman in
Notebook, right?
Cabin 10. The
Oh, that
woman in
thing,
Cabin
yeah,
10. I did.
that
Yeah,
really sucked.
and the last movie that we had, Challengers, I did as a 1.5 as well.
You need to.
Yeah.
That's horrible. You're a crit.
But
You're a true critic. You give nobody
man,
no.
man, I'm just telling you, man. I like to be honest, man. I think movies. I think people need to be truthful and be like, these movies aren't that good. Like The Gray
Right.
Man, it's not that good. Like I will never watch this movie again.
No, I wouldn't turn it on. If
Yeah,
it came on TV and I'm just doing something, flicking through my phone or something, yes.
yeah.
So I agree. I agree.
Well, there you go. Well, is there anything else that we need to say about this movie before we jump off of here?
Nothing. Watch it if you want, but don't go out your way.
Perfect, perfect. Well, James, this has been fun. Film is literature. Y'all can find us on YouTube, on the podcast Hell channel. Do you have any last words, James, before we log off?
Subscribe, like, was it love? Subscribe, like,
A
comment,
comment? Yeah,
comment, comment. Yep. Subscribe,
I
like,
like it.
comment.
I like it. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be coming out with another one next week, maybe. So until then, we'll check you later.
All right.